I won't lose.
Hello, this is Master Room 347 from the exciting playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And today, we're going to day 2 of Turnabout Goodbye's trial, where today we're probably from the hardest trials in the entire game. Seriously, this will not be easy. Let's begin. Ooh, looks like the court's on Boxing Day. Carmen? That's right, Manfred van Carmen. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred van Carmen is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me when it was really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Miss Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Mia, we could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Court is out in session for the trial, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Mr. Von Carmen, is prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I not completely prepared? Oh, what? My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be acquired? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 10 past 12 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. And that will be used for later, but actually I don't think not in this case. Testify to the court about your arrest. Now! Oh, wait, Mr. Von Carmen. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling those proceedings. Wow, there is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not! The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene for the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I don't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Ugh. Yep. Okay, now for this one, you actually need to press the second to last statement to carry on, but I'm going to press all of them. However, later on I will not be doing this because this guy is ruthless. Now, remember Edgeworth said he was ruthless, but you know how ruthless this guy is. I mean, he is crazy ruthless. And he'll do things that make you only have one chance of actually turning this case around, so you can't mess around and press or whatever. You might risk actually getting an instant guilty verdict for Edgeworth. No, I am dead serious. It isn't like you get it like near the end of the case. You do is like sometimes in the middle, so you really need to be on the ball in this one. This guy does not mess around. Like Edgeworth, it's like him but times 10. So yeah. So I'm going to press him for the moment, but later on, ooh, he's a real tough guy to handle with. Trust me, he is a piece of work. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. So was the one who heard the 2 gunshots wife? That woman and the man who called and reported are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for a month is get there quick. Detective, you'll refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that, and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why did you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trust relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court has an interest in your musings. Deep? Trusting? Poppycock! I've never heard so many flip comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! But, look, did it again. Let's see, is this the second to last statement? Ah, yes, here's one I need to press. Did you find any clues in the body? A single bullet was curved from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court will accept this word as evidence. We are to arrest Mr. Oh, can't do that again. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? Pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Oh yeah, you need to press the last bar as well. I've forgotten that, but it doesn't matter. This is the second to last and last testimony. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Okay, now this is the part you need to press. You need to also press his revised testimony right here. What about the pistol made? What about the pistol made decisive evidence? Tusk. Oh, He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found in the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. I accept it into evidence. There we go. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullets found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet from the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings in the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean? Ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tusk, very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which you as you may recall, was recovered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's always decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's winning this court anyway? You see? Piece of work! The bastard! Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon! And the foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Mia. Huh? Well, what? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here right now. No, don't say that. Do not say yeah, you're useless. She will actually be really useful. The next part of this case, believe me, she will save the day. So say no, I need you here. Trust me. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel bad. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium. You can't even contact spirits. Now, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, White! Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please? See? Guy's a first grade dick. It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Exception is evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked like the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boat on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, he was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Wait! Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet! Cross-examination? We have photographic proof! What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in the testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there is a contradiction in the facts in the testimony? Yes, I think there was. Yeah, usually, yeah. There's a lot of chances here where if you say the wrong thing, you automatically get a guilty verdict. It isn't as much as in the previous episodes, but this one is quite devious, so always think positive here, do not think negative. In this case, I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tusk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, you need to press every statement except the first one. No, I'm serious. Press everything except the very first one. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. I reckon that doesn't seem very relevant. But if you press everything else, and if it tells you to press harder, also press harder. If you do it correctly, then eventually the trial will. Eventually Von Karma will interrupt you. So yeah, just keep pressing everything. That's all you've got so far. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures using my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Yep, press further. Do that for all of them. Trust me. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness and motive in camping in my lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now, I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained. French with nothing, Your Honor. Yeah, annoying thing is that you keep objecting but trust me, you do need to do this. It gets really annoying real quickly. So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Yeah, press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Funkama, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further, like I said, you really need to press it in a lot. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. White, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. White. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth worrying. But Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. White, I am afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! No, the testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I will leave you covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Miss Miles Edgeworth, please take a stand. Who was that? It was me. Mayor? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lower Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lara, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lara. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I saw it work. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. White out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No! Wait! I was the one who made that outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix White? Nah, say wrong in this one. Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in her testimony! That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again! Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Connor, but I cannot. What? Miss Verta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Mayor Fay, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Mayor! I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. White. I do not tolerate bashing of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. White, begin your examination. The last statement. I saw a clear thing. Yeah, this is the only sound you get. However, there is one thing you can present. No, don't press this time. You actually do need to present evidence. And what you do to present is the camera.
Objection!
Who are they? That statement contradicts your evidence. It does? I don't see a contradiction. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make it. It's right. What? Oh, damn it. No. I get the... Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. No, that was completely my fault. No, you don't show the... I can't even did that. Okay, that was my fault. No, you don't show the camera. You show the photo, lake photo. And this is it this time, serious.
Objection!
See? There's no background music now. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photograph I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the face of the men of the boat. Yet you claim you saw Miss Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. White has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Oh, of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the existence of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. So I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. White. This one better be good. Again, the one to press further is the binoculars. But let's see what else I have to say. And I just hope this isn't, I just hope I don't get a strike for doing this. Let's try it. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. Yeah, hey sir, Yankee Dad, never find a girl where I'm from? Defense attorney have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Miss Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Here we go. This one is about the binoculars. This one you need to press. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant in this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. White, is the camera really irrelevant in this case? If you believe it, you may continue the line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. White, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah, press further. This is a make or break time. The camera is of utmost importance, Squire. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Here we go. Now go to present. Now here's the thing. Okay, this one you just showed host camera. Yeah, it was the thing though is that you see what I mean when I present it, but this seemed kind of odd. It's a camera. You were photographing shooting stars? It's a lie! Stars who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. Yeah, see the lake, so how you shoot stars from the lake exactly? You have to point the camera upward to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Oof. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake at photographing shooting stars, Your Honor. Oh, then what exactly was she photographing? Yeah, true evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Show this gaudy article.
Take that!
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gaudy? Besides seeing at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Say I have proof. I have it. Proof? Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is the proof that witness trying to trace up the Gordy, the lake monster. Well, it's obvious. It's lost its camera. The camera was pointing downward. If you're trying to find a monster, and it has an automatic camera with such loud noises, you'd point the camera downwards. That's why the camera was pointed down towards the lake. She was trying to find out if that monster thing was true and wanted a picture of it. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here is taken with a gun fired in the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than a witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so cutely said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding this whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Do you revise your testimony? What? Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Not his new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a school would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard that bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw the flash near the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my hands, hope to fly. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is researcher, student, or photographer, she has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I'm claiming the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Carmen looked at something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You will understand. This is your last chance at coordination, Mr. White. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, you will let the witness leave. You will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. White. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, now with this part, I'm not going to take any chances. So I recommend you just recommend to get all this. And the part you do need to present is about the boat. Let's see, where is it? No. Oh yeah, I just watched the boat the whole time. So this is the part you need to present. Yeah, present the article again.
Objection!
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Cause I was looking at it. It was the only thing that out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You don't want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Goldie. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake to any sign of Goldie. What? You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. White. You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Goldie, and that's what you were doing. Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Goldie might be out there, you know. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, you I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still we can't see who's shooting who this is. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Check your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she was going to enlarge the photo. She said it would drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Carmen let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Carmen. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it means prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? No, make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged the photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. You know what I'm talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in the court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Carmen? Miss Hart. Show the photos to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still can't see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, now accept this as evidence. This will come in handy, believe me. Happy now, Mr. White? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. and little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination. It's over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lola Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Kammer, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. And what else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be some clue in this picture somewhere. This is bad, really bad. What should I do? Oh, okay, object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Okay, now point to the gun at the hand here. Now remember, they said that that the person who shot, they're told that that Edgeworth shot the person with his left hand, with his right hand. But as you can see with his picture, he's shooting with his left.
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Okay, now present the pistol. The murder with bear prints from Edgeworth's right hand. You see, that's his left hand. That's what he's to present. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting with the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted out, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people at the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Here we go. Put the victim itself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. Oh, what? An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance of which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Mr. Von Kammer, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. There we go. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution for further investigation in this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, White. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Mayor. Oh. White. What? Tell us something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of the testimony that stood was the bang she heard. And with that, the trial, another part of episode 4 is now done. Pretty nerve-wracking, that one. Seriously, although it's only one chances and no messing about, this one I didn't want to take too many risks. Whew. But yeah, it only gets harder from here, folks. The investigation probably longer too. But with that, we just about managed to survive the trial and probably proven Edgeworth's innocence, but we still have to find out who the killer really was. So until then, this is Maximum347. Games or types with RPG the platformer. Stay classy.